Hi everyone, it's Sonia Stringer and you're watching Savvy Network Marketing Women TV, where you get tips and training to create more money in your business and a lifestyle you love. Today, I want to talk to you about a habit that women have that is keeping many of us from creating the success and income we truly deserve. It's a sneaky little thing, something we're all guilty of. But changing this one thing in ourselves can make an instant difference in how excited we feel about building a business and the results we create. Here's what it's all about. Men and women face pretty much the same challenges when building a network marketing or a direct sales business. But where we differ is how we relate to those challenges. When men hit a roadblock, they tend to shrug it off, take a break, and try again tomorrow. Women, on the other hand, can take challenges very personally. If someone cancels a meeting or says no to our business opportunity, we tend to see this at times as a personal failing, like there must be something wrong with us. Most women have a highly developed inner critic that can beat us up royally when we don't get the results we want. And some of us even believe that it's only by being hard on ourselves that we'll ever get the sales or the success we're after. Ironically, beating ourselves up is the habit that actually keeps so many women from succeeding in the ways that we could. Why? Well, because criticism, whether it's self-imposed or coming from someone else, robs us of our enthusiasm, our energy, and our ability to create what we want. It zaps our self-esteem and keeps us from tapping into our real power. For example, imagine if you were helping your daughter learn to tie her shoes. As her parent, would you criticize her every time she made a mistake? Beating her up for not doing it perfectly would certainly take the fun out of trying, and no doubt she'd soon give up. What if instead you praised your daughter every time she at least attempted to tie her shoes? By acknowledging her efforts and giving her a ton of positive feedback, she'd stick with it until she eventually succeeded. Not only does this positive reinforcement make it easier for someone to learn to tie her shoes, it's the absolute key to building a successful business. Instead of letting your inner critic beat you up when things don't go your way, develop an inner cheerleader that can shower you with positive feedback instead. Positive feedback motivates women more than anything. And if we become better at giving this kind of acknowledgement to ourselves, we can move through challenges quickly and create much better results. Here are 5 simple ways you can activate your inner cheerleader when things get tough in your business. Tip number 1, focus on what's working. Even in the most challenging situations, something is always working. Okay, so maybe you didn't recruit that new prospect into your team, but what did you do well in the meeting? Maybe you aren't at the level you'd like to be in your company just yet, but what are you most proud of right now? I bet you're already winning in your business in many ways that you aren't acknowledging to yourself. And it's important for women to notice and celebrate all of our successes, big and small, so we feel inspired to stay in action even when things get tough. Tip number 2, look for the lesson in every challenge. I love that saying, every adversity carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Because in my experience, even the biggest setbacks can offer up a very important gift. Anytime something doesn't work out, there's a huge learning opportunity waiting for us. For example, let's say you work really hard to recruit and train someone only to have her quit on you. Sure, it's disappointing, but what if instead of letting that experience take the wind out of your sails, you used it to become an even better recruiter or a better leader? Even the toughest experiences bring great lessons and big rewards. And looking for the learning opportunity in any challenge will definitely set you up to create better results the next time. Tip number 3, honor your feelings. Sometimes women try to put on a brave face when things get tough and sidestep any negative feelings we might be having about ourselves or our business. This is not the best approach, as feelings that we push to the side or ignore often just become stronger. A smarter choice is to honor your feelings and even give them a voice. A great way to do this is through journaling or having a good heart-to-heart conversation with a trusted friend. Now, this doesn't mean we have to wallow in our misery, but being honest about how we're feeling and granting ourselves a little grace and compassion goes a long way to moving through a tough time. The more you can make friends with your feelings, the less hold they have on you. Tip number 4, focus on who you're becoming, not just the results you're creating. Yes, results are important in business, but sometimes we get way too caught up in the sales volume and the monthly recruiting results, and we lose sight of something that's even more important. Who are you becoming in the process of building your business? Are you taking time to notice how much you're growing and changing? What new qualities are you developing that are making you a better person and a better leader? The results you create in your business will always fluctuate, but who you become in the process of building your business is the real and lasting measure of your success. And tip number 5, keep a win journal. There's a simple exercise I do with my clients that keeps them inspired and in action. It's called a win journal. This is a simple way to keep a record of all the ways that you're winning in your business. So here's what I'd like to challenge you to do. For the next 2 weeks, take a few minutes at the end of every day and jot down the answers to the following questions. How did I win in my business today? What am I learning or doing right now that I'm proud of? Who did I help today through my business? And what else am I willing to do right now to move my business forward? Just the simple ritual of noticing and feeling good about how you're already winning in your business can go a long way to keeping you inspired while moving through those challenges in your business. Here's the bottom line. It's natural to feel discouraged at times when building your business. But I strongly believe that as women learn to silence the inner critic and develop more of our inner cheerleader, we can tap into our real strengths. As a result, we'll not just create more success in business, but feel a lot more fulfilled in the process too. Now I'd love to hear from you. How do you work through challenges that come up in your business? Do you have any tips or ideas that you'd be willing to share? Go ahead and leave your comments or your questions below. And if you like this video, hit subscribe, and of course, feel free to share this with your team. And if you'd like to be in the loop to receive other free training like this, be sure to sign up for my free audio CD at www.savvynetworkmarketingwomen.com. Until we connect, keep dreaming big and believing in yourself, because what you do makes a difference. I will see you soon.